Kate Eckhardt here. So we always expected to be a couple of Australians in the final. What we didn't expect is that Jessica Fox wouldn't be there. But Kate Eckhardt had a great run this morning in her heat. And now she's out here to try and back that up with a big run in the final. Miss sat out a lot of the season last year. She was focusing on her studies. Oh, was that a touch? She maybe brushed the gate there. It was very close. Maybe she was all right. Maybe it was a water splash. You are allowed to, if you splash the gate with the water, and the gate. Oh no, there is definitely a touch there though. So that's a 2-second penalty. If you touch the gate with the water, if you get a splash up from your boat or your paddle, that's perfectly all right. It's just the boat, you, and your paddle that can't touch the gate. So that 2-second penalty, it was quite an obvious one for Kate Eckhardt. So she really needs to try and pick up 2 seconds somewhere on the course. But other than that 2-second penalty, Mail, she seems to be traveling pretty well.
Yes, and maybe a bit late here, but no, she's good. She comes in nicely to that up. I think she's fighting to get back online, but yeah, she's certainly very dynamic and able to generate glide on the boat.
So she just has a handful of gates to go. As you can see, that 2-second penalty seems to be the difference at the moment. In fact, now she's under that 2-second time difference between herself and Stephanie Horn. So she's getting herself into a good position to put herself up there in the top 3.
There.
Comes down, crosses the line, and moves into first position. That is an enormous run from the Australian Kate Eckhardt with a 2-second penalty. She has moved into the lead. Her raw time, Mail, is a 93.62. That is a couple of seconds faster than Mail and Charu went this morning in the heats. Now, we know that since the heats, they've lifted a couple of the gates higher because they realised they were a bit too low. But that is a very, very competitive time with a gate touch, a 95.62.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of it, as you could see from the splits, was made up in the bottom. She